Hi, so good morning. My name is Shelia. I am with the Military Veteran Peer Network and the Veterans One Stop Center. My coworker Natalie is out today, so I will be doing the SITREP by myself. So as usual, before we introduce our guests, I'm going to go ahead and start with talking about the program in general. So with the Military Veteran Peer Network, you should already be knowing or already be tracking that we do the peer support. We do one-on-one peer support. So whether that's like the battle buddy, one-on-one type thing, or we do group peer supports. So as far as groups, we have a few variety. We have Haven, which is harassment, assault, violence ends now, and that's for survivors of sexual assault, sexual trauma. We have Yarnaholics, which is open to anyone in the general public, regardless of military affiliation. You can learn how to crochet. All the materials are free if you're local. And it's a good way to not only learn a hobby, but when you work with your hands, it helps to alleviate stress and anxiety, and it kind of gets you out of your own head. We have the other side, which is for family members, spouses, significant others of veterans and service members. Pathfinders, which is for active duty service members and veterans. Written memories, again, that's open to anybody, regardless of military affiliation. Same concept as Yarnaholics. You're working with your hands, except this time you're journaling. So you're getting those thoughts out of your head and onto paper. We have Tai Chi, which just started. Again, good physical, breakthrough, working out, flexibility and stuff like that. We do midday meditation, taking a quick break from your desk. You can pull out, sit back and just do some stretches and meditation type things. We do, sorry, it's midday movement, not midday meditation. We do mindful meditation, which is, again, open to anybody in the general public. You learn different grounding techniques. We have Man Cave, which is specifically for men that serves veterans or service members. And I think those are it. If I missed anything, I'll make sure I put it in the comments. Also, we do a variety of trainings: suicide prevention awareness, mental health first aid, and military cultural competency. And then as far as we do community resources, so if there's anything in the community you might need, instead of stressing, trying to figure out where do I go to for help, we're able to assist. If we can't do it in-house, then we know what organizations do it. So it can be help with rent, utility, you're about to be homeless, employment, I need some food, whatever you can think of. As far as the Veterans One Stop Center, they do free counseling services for active duty veterans and their families. We have TBC claims department housed here. So if you're trying to get your disability claim started or you have questions about it. Education department, we have Grand Canyon University and Western Governors University. And I think that's about it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Guillermo. He is the caseworker for the Veterans One Stop Center, and he's just going to tell you a little bit about what he does and his impact. All right, go ahead, Guillermo.
Hi, thank you, Shelia. Hi, well, like Shelia said, I am the caseworker. Well, let me correct that. The caseworker here at the Veterans One Stop Center. Well, my main objective here is to be your advocate. So anybody that comes here, and even if you're not my client, I will try to be your advocate. We do get a lot of people here, unfortunately, that are going through some hardship. Let's say, not necessarily mentally, but let's say they have problems paying rent, mortgage, getting any kind of utility assistance. They owe bills. So sometimes those are the main factors that are affecting your depression or anxiety, and you cannot concentrate beyond that because, well, you need a roof, you need food, you need your electricity to live. So that's when I come in, and with assistance with Shelia, with MVPN and Natalie, we try to focus on helping our clients on that. So my side, I try to help you out, use local resources. Like I said, I'm your advocate for housing, food, health, and much more. And how I do that? Well, I try to plan with the clients any referral finance through the local resources or any resources that we may have here locally, well, in our clinic, sorry. As well, I do employment counseling. Either we need resumes. Sometimes I do have clients that looking to do federal resumes, a little bit different from regular resumes. And as well, we have resources here that actually do give training for people that never or have problems during the interview part. We do have resources for that too as well. Sorry. As well, like Shelia said, we give free services here at our clinic for mental health. So sometimes when they meet with a therapist, I know the clients do have some questions, but they may be afraid of asking the therapist some questions regarding their therapy, either because it could be a little bit too much, too intense for the first time. So if I do build a good relationship with the clients, I always suggest to come to me. That way I can psychoeducate them. They were to say, I'll break it down. I'll try my best to break it down, or as well talk to the therapist. Hey, you know what? Let's try this. Instead of focusing on this subject or make it too big on something else, let's break it down to something smaller so it will be easier and easier to track. Like I said, I am your advocate, and I'll try my best to assist you in any way. The best thing to do is to just communicate. Let me know what you need. I may be able to help you. If I'm not personally able to help you, I'll make sure to communicate with the local resources. One of my main objectives is to help work with our here in the community of El Paso and help all the veterans. Shelia is one of my resources. She's awesome as well. So she does help me out a lot. So that is my job here. Any question, concerns, please contact Shelia. And hopefully, if you need anything, we'll be here to help you out.
So just a quick question. So I know obviously you're an advocate for, those that come to see you. How does make sure I phrase this question correctly. So you're kind of like tag teaming with the therapist, correct? Like, if they come up with goals or something in their session, then you'll be the one to kind of help them reach those goals on a like a more frequent basis or something like that. I don't know if I'm asking the question right. Correct.
Yeah. So one of the problems sometimes that comes out is the clinician, well, the therapist wants to do certain coping skills with the clients a certain time limit. Well, unfortunately, the clients may be working, maybe active duty, may life, obviously, maybe go to school. So they may not have enough time to be in person. So that's when I come in, I advocate for the client. So I will tell the therapist, you know what, the client's schedule, let's say for an example, school-wise, it's a little cramped. Let's do this instead. Instead of focusing of coming twice a week or doing so many things at once, let's break it down to three times in a month, or let's do telehealth instead of in person. Well, let's change the coping skills. Certain coping skills can be taught better through telehealth instead of making it in person. So I'm part of the group, but I want to make sure that the therapist knows and has in mind that the client as well has his own life because they're very focused on what they want to teach the client. But sometimes they forget the client has other things to do too. So that's when I come in. I'm focused on the client, mainly to make sure they're in the good spot.
Okay. And do they have to see the therapist to get services through you as far as caseworker, or are they able to just get scheduled? Let's say they just need help with employment. Are they able to get scheduled with you and not the therapist as well?
If they only need resources like the resume or employment or any mortgage assistance, housing assistance, stuff like that, then no. They only need to talk to the front office coordinator. They will register, and it's just a simple paper, basic information, your name, your address, phone number, all the good stuff. It should not take not even 5 minutes to fill it out, and they will send you to me. Usually my appointment is very flexible, so we will try to see you the same day. If I have 30 minutes, you may have to wait a little 30 minutes, but he will try to put you on my schedule, almost try immediately. If it comes to mental health wise, then yes, you will meet first the therapist. Once you meet with the therapist, then you will meet with me. Not necessarily the same day. It could be the following week or the following day, because it could be a little bit heavy, and we don't want you guys to get tired of the clinic. And again, you guys have a life, so.
Right. All right, well, thank you. Just a quick reminder, we are no longer on the Diana address. Yes, we love the Northeast, but we are trying to be available as much as possible to the veteran community. So we're now at our new centralized location. at 10737 Gateway Boulevard West, Suite 350. We're down the street from Texas Roadhouse. If you get to the Texas Roadhouse, you've passed us up. So, G, thank you for being my guest today. We truly appreciate it. Appreciate your ongoing support, and I hope you continue to have a blessed rest of your day.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys, and happy Valentine's Day.
Oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Bye.
Bye.